let's just jump right in. What you're going to need for this build is a 9 by 9 area. In this chest we have what you need. You're going to need 7 stacks of a primary building material. You're going to need a block of iron, a block of gold. Those are going to be your anvils for the mcMMO. You're going to need obsidian for your nether gateway, 15 bookshelves for your enchanting table, sea lanterns for lights, some shulker boxes for storage, 18 chests and ender chest, crafting table, enchanting table, furnaces, anvil, some item frames, a cauldron, a sign, an armor stand, a couple of brewing stands, a clock, 3 beds, and for the automatic garbage disposal you're going to need some redstone, hoppers, a dispenser, and some redstone dust, and a couple of buckets of water for the unlimited water supply. Alright, let's get started. I'm just gonna zip on through here and rip it all out, and then fill it in with your primary stone. Okay, back here we'll just do a quick row on the back wall. Just like so. And we'll drop off some of this dirt. We'll grab the enchanting table, the bookshelves, the anvil, the couple furnaces, and the workbench. And we'll grab your mcMMO anvils as well. Now we'll lay our bookshelves right down along here in a little U shape, and then we'll fill in the corners with bookshelves, 1 row up. We'll drop the anvil there. We'll drop the enchanting table in the middle, of course. Then we'll dig out these 3 blocks and put our furnaces and workbench in the ground. Okay, now we'll just go and get some more of our primary stone. We'll grab our water buckets for our unlimited water supply, and we'll grab the cauldron. And what we do is we go over and we knock out these 4 blocks right over here underneath this last bookshelf. Now make sure when you drop the water in, you do it in the corners. Now over here we'll drop in the cauldron. And over here we'll make sure the water goes in the corners. Now we have an unlimited water supply, and we can fill up our cauldron. Okay, and now we'll just grab and put our mcMMO anvils on top of the last bookshelves. And we can fill in the left side with some more primary material. The object here is we're trying to cover up most of this water, so we only need to grab it in one area. Okay, let's grab some sea lanterns, our obsidian, we'll grab item frame and our clock, and we'll get started on making our nether portal. We'll dig out the blocks around here. And just stack these up just nice and so. And that last one. Grab some of our primary material, and we'll shore up this back area. And we'll cover this whole bookshelf along the back. Then we'll grab our lanterns, and we'll put all 9 of them in a nice square above the enchanting table. Grab the item frame and turn ourselves into a little wall clock. And we can grab our beds. And we'll grab all the stuff for the automatic garbage disposal. Make sure you do the beds from the outside in, or else you're going to end up waking up inside a wall. And you'll need to shift click on to get those down if you don't recall how that's done. And we can fill this in a little bit more. Now we're going to dig out a little bit for our garbage disposal. Now to get the dispenser to point in the right direction, you have to take out the dirt just to give yourself some room. The dispenser has to be pointing toward the wall. And then dig out this area here, but be careful not to get the one directly underneath the bed, because you'll end up flushing yourself out with the water. Then we're going to drop the comparator. Make sure you're facing in this direction. And then a repeater. Then turn yourself around and put a repeater there. And then fill the rest in with redstone. Put the hopper on top. And we'll test it here to make sure it works before we add lava. And it looks like it's working. Make sure it's empty. Now we can just fill this in. Now we'll go get the lava first. And we'll get our chests and our sign. Fill that with lava and then cover it up. And we can cover up all this redstone. And then put a chest on top of the hopper. Make sure you shift click to do that. And put the sign on the end of the chest. Now we can just start loading up with our chests. I dug this hole over here to kind of make a hidden chest area. It's very difficult to see unless you know it's there. So we can stack these two down here and then stack chests across them. Most people will just notice if they just walk in. And you can put these item frames on the end of the chest to kind of give you an idea of what you have in them. Alright, we can grab the rest of the chests and the shulker boxes and the rest of your primary material, and we can finish this up pretty darn quickly. Fill in the rest of this area with your primary building blocks. Now you might want to cover these up in half blocks at some point to keep things from spawning on top of your structure. But then again, you can use this build to bury the whole thing if you like. And we'll just finish up covering this up at the top level. And we'll grab your shulker boxes next. And put the shulker boxes right over the chests. And you can drop an ender chest here with your armor stand on top. And then over on this side you can put your brewing stands in. And next you can light up your nether portal. Now that works. And then you can pretty much do whatever you like to the front to make it palatable or pleasing to your eye. You can cover the whole thing up and make the entrance go up or down. It's pretty versatile in the front. I normally just put in some glass blocks and an iron door with a couple of button switches and call it good. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. More me experimenting on how to use a video editor than anything. I'm sure you know how the buttons work if you want to do that. Otherwise, have a nice day.